Do you know what the saddest thing about Onana? I remember when Onana was linked with Arsenal, yeah.
Mm.
I used to go back and forth with with people on my channel and the content I was doing. I was like, Onana's not the guy, slightly because of obvious reasons. It is a colour thing, word to Sol Campbell. But people are telling me now he's getting like, no, he's not the guy. Do you know what it is with the modern keepers? People get excited, bro, because a man can play. Because let's be honest, Onana he can hit some serious passes. Man, get gassed off that. But no matter how much the game advances and strikers have to drop in midfield and centre backs got to be good with their feet and goalies, all of that stuff. Bro, you need to be able to catch a ball, bro. You need to be able to dive when you need to dive. And every time I see Onana, he does the same things, bro. The same. It's the same. As much as I kept mentioning the second goal, the first one, he's boying it as well. Like, and again, bro, Rants, it's Sunday League. You've coached the team. You know when you have a dead keeper, the opposition smell that early. And what do you hear? Boys, have shots. The keeper's nervous.
But also, it disrupts your defending, bro. Because as a defender, when you know you got a dead goalkeeper behind you, yeah, you're thinking way more than you should be thinking. Do you know what I mean? Because you're thinking, yo, normally I'd play this back to the keeper, but now I can't go there. So now it's all panic, put the ball out for a throw. You invite pressure because the stuff that you would usually do to keep the pressure off here, you're overthinking it now. Do you know what I mean? So a bad goalkeeper, like, bro, like, you can't quantify the damage that it does psychologically, yeah, for the other team and also for your team, bro.
Rance, you're fucked, you know. I see a comment someone said, when Rance said, if I was around then, I would have sold him too.
Bro, I would have sold him.
I ain't gonna go into depth, but
bro, I would have sold man for dessert. You know them way there.
Hey, you're
dessert,
fucked.
blood.
Actually fucked.
What man said? I just sold man for seconds. What man said? What? I can have more food, yeah, bruv. Man talking about.
Wait in the water.
Bro, I done sold man for seconds, bro. I don't.
That man would have been left in Africa, man. They're not coming to the new world, bro. The master would have left them right there. There's no use for them.
Listen, I mean, I don't even know.
You're fucked.
What's man talking about? Nah, bro.
It's a good week of football, man.
It's crazy right now, bro. It's been a serious week of football. Do you know what I'm saying? And I knew United were gonna ruin it for me. The football was dusty. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, Lyon's a big club, man. You lot doing your thing in Europe. It's tough.
They are a big club, but they're dead, man. Like, they're dead food. Like, if we turned up with the right attitude, they got their head top slapped off, bro.
You got remember, man, like 13th, 14th, one of them. Like, it's a tough
I didn't see nothing from Lyon, yeah, that I can respect, bro. I didn't see nothing, bro. I just see mistakes that we was making.
Yeah, you don't make some idiot mistakes, bro.
Things, bro. Like,
but then again, it's the same old, man. That reminds me of, you know, the season just before Arsenal started getting into this fighting for the league and we bottled it and all of that. That reminds me of that season. Ironically, versus you, man, there was a game. I couldn't tell you the year for the life of me. Maybe it was that year, but there was a year we had I think Mustafi, somebody else, and someone else. And you could see the way Arteta was trying to pattern, and we played against you, man. We was dominating. It was at the Emirates. We was dominating. Now, like, first 10 minutes, I think Mustafi tried to do stuff he's not paid for. You lot collapsed it, and then it went dark from there. That's how I feel about you, man, at this moment in time. Like, I can see what Amarin's trying to do, but certain man can't do what is required, and certain man are not good. Like, it's that simple. Certain man are not good. Like, Cherky didn't even do much against you, man.
Nah, but you know what? I think that's because tactically their manager respected us and they asked him to do a different kind of job. He didn't have the freedom he normally has. He wasn't roaming as much as he usually roams. He was kind of staying out wide.
You need a job thing today.
Yeah, it was a job thing. It was like, yo, be a bit more responsible. You know?
Facts.
And that's what it was. But he's a very good player. But outside of the goal, he didn't affect the game really. Like, you can see the quality of this player though, man. Like, every pass had the perfect weight on it.
No, he's a baller.
That he's a real player, innit? So for me, that's a team that we should be punching up in the second leg, man. Like, we should be beating them by 2-3 goals, man. They're actually not good, bro. And I know that loads of people are saying, oh, we don't score goals and rare. But the reason why we don't score goals is because of how the team's set up. It's not personnel, bro. Like, the fact that Marino's like just mashing up.
No, I'll take different. I'll take Reds. You might think it's different. I'll take it different. Real Madrid
is beating off shots here, bro. And listen, and it's one of them.
2024 winner.
He is, yeah. You know, he has what I like about what Marino's doing, yeah, is that he is, yeah, basically rubbishing all this crap that my manager's talking about, saying this player ain't a striker, this player needs to do this player needs to do that. Nah, bro. If you're playing up front, yeah, Your job is to get into certain areas, bruv, and score. That's it. It doesn't matter how you get there. It doesn't matter when you get there. As long as you get there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. My manager likes strikers that stay up high up the pitch and all of that. But bro, whether you stay high up the pitch,
Like, big up Lee in the chat, man.
yeah, big up Gunner. Whether you stay high up the pitch or not, it doesn't matter. If anything, the higher you stay up the pitch, the easier you are to mark. And this is
in this modern game,
but in any game, when you look at R9, yeah, bro, look at the amount of goals he scored, bro. And this bro never played on the last defender. Hardly ever, bro. This bro was dropping deep, getting the ball to feet, drifting out wide.
half the game's drunk.
That's it, bro. But he always ended up in the box when he needed to get into the box, bro. You never saw him standing in the box waiting for the ball, doing all that, bro.
Yeah, because in this day and age, Rants, yeah, where you got Sofa Score and heat maps and all of this, it's bad. Like, I actually have no problem with stats. I got no problem with heat maps. But man, that overly rely on that, they don't understand ball, bro. So we're in this trap now where man talk about strikers doing this and that. They forget their jobs. They forget the ultimate competency of football, and they just forget common sense, bro. Regardless of if you're a striker or not. Like me, I'm not a striker. I would have loved to have been a striker. I'm a 5'8" fullback, in it. If I'm playing up front and I might not be the best, I know that, raw man, got to occupy the centre backs. I got to make a late man run. I've got to, when you make a run, because you was a forward, you make a run. And I know the ball's not coming to me, but maybe there's a late runner on a Declan Rice thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to take advantage. But people don't understand that because man are not fans of football anymore, bro. Tired, bro.
But this is what it is, bro. Like, these man don't get it, man. And there's multiple different ways to do everything in football. And I don't like, that these modern managers think that there's one way to do everything. There's one way to play
their thing,
position, bro. Like, them man say, if you don't do this way, then you're not good. It's like, what do you mean?
That's
like,
their thing, bro.
There's different ways to be a winger, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's their thing, Rants, bro. Like, that's their thing.
And Pires weren't the same. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's their thing, Rants, bro. Like you look at Wenger. Wenger was or even Sir Alex Ferguson. Them man were the cool teachers. You couldn't violate because there's an ounce of respect there. But them man will let you do your freedom. You need to pass. If you do your work, man are gonna leave 10 minutes early. You can get in the lunchtime early. Now you've got Arteta, Amarin, Pep Guardiola. These man, as soon as you walk in the class, this is my class. No talking. If you're not doing X, Y, Z, this is the game, bro. Like, this, Rants. Like, we need to stop looking at the old days and all of this and stop preaching to the youth them in the chat, bro. Like, me and you need to accept it. It's gone now. Lee as well, because he's in the chat. We need to accept it. This is football now, bro. It's the players, the managers, are basically playing. It's like a PlayStation thing. Skelly, you're here, you're there.
That's what it is, and it's the egos of these managers, and that's why seeing what Arteta is doing,
What you say?
Like, seeing what Arteta is doing right now with Mourinho, that's even more confirmation to me that he don't want a striker. Because because his system, is not a striker system. Because Mourinho is no, he's not, bro.
He's landed. He's landed.
Let me tell you why he's not landing,
All right, go on, and then let me rebuttal that.
Mourinho is doing exactly what he wanted Havertz to do, bro.
Havertz was doing that, fam. You see the goals, guys?
No, but Havertz is not doing what Mourinho's doing, bro. I'm telling you.
Like, are we gonna I'm not even trying to be silly.
Bro, he doesn't want a striker, bro.
He does. Gyökeres score. I mean, fucking Havertz scored the Champions League winning goal, bro.
Like, he doesn't want.
He does.
He wants a striker that's not a striker that could drop in. Yeah, you see, when I was talking about the numerical overload,
he needs a striker with unique qualities. I hear you.
This is Arteta's way of playing, bro. His thing is all about overloads, bro. Even the way you overload one side of the pitch and then you switch the ball. Everything, the way Arteta sets up is all about gaining numerical advantages. That's why he doesn't want a striker that's going to stretch the pitch, because he wants strikers to drop off, bro. So Marino's doing what Kai Havertz is supposed to do, but the difference is, Marino's better in midfield than Kai Havertz, so it looks better.
100%, 100,000,000%.
Because
Havertz is back before the end of the season, though. He scored a Champions League winning goal.
I hear it, but if you do the natural striker thing, you're gonna kind of look how City look, where Erling's just out the game and you're playing around that player, and then that overload that you had before, you lose it and it weakens you, bro.
Can I be honest, Rants?
Yeah.
Bring that, bro. Bring that. Because when you said Haaland, bring that. Because we've seen the other side. Bring that. Bring that.
I believe that weakens you, bro.
I just want to see a striker that I know is a striker, bro. You're gonna score goals, bro. Trust me. Your career's landed. You see better at the end of the game, bro. It's different now, bro. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's over now. It's done. We used to be the dead thing. We glowed up. Yeah. It's lit. It's lit,
So what
man.
man's saying? What 280 bag Havertz, and you're just gonna go and slap
Light
down
work.
the
Well, we got peas, bro. You think nines cares if I spent 20 racks in the reef? We're gonna get it back. The young G's are going crunch. It's calm. We spent 105 million on the 6 and play them as an 8. Our thing is different. It's so different. We signed goalies and left backs. We got peas, bro, and we spend more peas. It's here. It's calm. Football is healing. Don't make us win certain things. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't make us win certain things.
Bro,
You could argue we've won it already, but that's another
This
conversation.
stream is just confirmation that Arsenal can't win anything because, bro, they ain't won nothing yet, and the lead is moving
We have,
crazy.
though. How can you say that, Rants? We have.
Yeah, you won. You won the hearts of the nation.
No, it's not even that. No, it's not even that. It's not even that. We defeated ourselves. Because many people will talk about winning the Champions League, and you could define that as holding the silverware, bro. But when I see Real Madrid and how good they are and how scary they are, and the fact that they've won several things several times, and I see we're playing our 8th choice centre back in Kivior, we're playing centre mids up front. You know, you look at the Bayern Munich performance versus now, we've defeated ourselves. You have to go to war with the man in the mirror every day. Rants, I watch your streams. You mentioned being stoic. These are the kind of things they say. So we're winners because we fail to sit in our bed when our alarms wake up and say, do you know what? We're not going to seize the day. We're going to do this thing. Arteta's got every reason to feel sorry for himself. Lewis Skelly had every reason to feel scared, but we said, you know what? Fuck Real Madrid. We're doing this. Real Madrid who? Real Madrid what? So we've already won slightly.
Bro, in the context of
football, oh, now you put up with
that
this
shit don't stand up. You know them ones, but I hear you though. You know them ones. If we weren't talking about football, that sounded nice. But ultimately, football is a winning losing business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we won.
Results, it's not a participation business.
Like Declan Rice from far, Marino from close, Real Madrid on the ropes, toast. Dead to the Champions League
you smoked them, bro. I hear it. You man smoked them.
Yeah,
you played well. I believe that there's nothing that Real Madrid can do. There's no amount of money they can pay to get back into this tie. I believe the tie is over.